Alright, it sucked because my last video recorded and it was like 9 minutes of actually good topic. Anyway, so I'm going to try to remember everything I said because it was totally on the fly. I'm driving. I will try to be safe. I do apologize for those people who are very offended by that. I'm videotaping and driving. But anyway, I was just listening to a podcast and there was somebody talking who was born without legs, and from the sounds of it wasn't born without legs and minus an arm, or a very small portion of the arm that he ended up having amputated anyway, because it was for health and safety reasons for himself. And the fact that he was a top scoring wrestler in his high school, that he didn't let people tell him no. The host was asking him if he ever tells people to shut up when they're saying life's hard, that they can't do it, things like that, because he's had to overcome things, and even just on a daily basis had to figure out how to do things differently, which got me thinking that, what he had said was, his response to that was that he doesn't want to be the negative in someone's life. He would rather be a positive. He wants to be a support and help them figure out what their strengths are and not focus on the negative, to really look into their lives and find the strong points and like the beauty and the strength that they do possess. And that got me thinking that I need to reflect on that more myself, that I need to figure out what my strengths really are, and appreciate them. And so one that I think is a strength for me, and that's literal, like strong, is my body. My body has always been a strength. It has picked itself back up after falling down on rollerblades. It has played hockey. It has played volleyball back to back. It has been injured and repaired itself. It has been through a bulging disc in the back and all of that. It has comforted friends and family in their time of need. It has been a refuge for the little ones that I've watched in the past when they were scared. It has been amazing for me, and it has carried life. It nourished and carried my daughter for 9 months. It is an amazing piece of work, and although I don't always like how it looks, like now, not having lost the baby weight by any means, is that it's strong. It doesn't change the strength of it. It doesn't change that it is my powerhouse, that it can still embrace and comfort and give refuge and hold and cuddle my daughter and embrace my husband. And the fact that he loves my body is wonderful, and appreciates it and sees it for what it is. And I need to make sure that I see it for what it is, and it's a strong thing to have. And so I love my body in that sense. I don't always look like how it looks by any means, but I love my body for everything that it has done for me. And another strength that I think I possess is compassion. I think I have compassion with many things. It really shows up in my current job where I work with patients and I have to schedule their surgeries and get them in, and they're in a lot of pain, and I still can't get them in until like 3-4 months down the road because of the doctor's schedule, because of insurance, because they are not set to do surgery like their BMI's too high. There's just outlying things that I can't, I can't change. And I can listen to them, and I'm not in their shoes, but I can listen to them and understand, and I can relate, and I can calm, and I can let them vent out and yell and scream and whatever. And trust me, there's times when I don't want to say put them in their place by any means, because not what I mean, or not what I do, I should say. But I will tell them, essentially, that it is disrespectful, that the conversation's going nowhere, and they can call me back when they're calm. But other times they just need to talk and vent, and they get it out, and they tell me that they feel better, and that they're mad and frustrated, but they understand where we're coming from, and that I'm calm, and that has helped them a lot. Also with like friends and family, from the little ones getting hurt to the older ones going through trials and tribulations, is they a lot of them have come to me just for that, to seek advice and to have it's okay, like, this is crap, but it's going to be okay. You're going to make it better. You're going to make it through it. It's going to be good in the end. And I think that compassion and sympathy and just a genuine love for people's stories and their troubles, because I want to help. I'm a fixer. I want to help them. Sorry, I'm driving into work. It's going to get dark. I want to help them fix their problems if they are willing to help themselves, I think, because I've been burned by that. Anyway, I'm getting off track. So compassion and sympathy and understanding, I think, are my strengths. Also, I think that humor is one of my strengths. I will try to find the humor, and not even consciously try to, but just subconsciously find the humor in any situation. Like, I hate, obviously, like, I don't think anybody loves going to a funeral, but I hate going to funerals. Ever since my grandpa passed away when I was 10, I'm a hot mess at funerals. So I try to find the little things, like the little humors in it, or the little distractions, I guess is a better way, but, and just lighten the mood, because even though there's like the darkest hour, I think that there's still little sunshine rays coming through, the little silly things that happen, the little one who's, spinning in a circle, just, a little drunk toddler, whatever. I think that they can brighten up a room, to, like, look for the good, even in the darkest of hours. And also have some humor, because that's what's going to get you through. Sometimes you want to cry, and all you can do is either cry or laugh. I choose to laugh. I feel that that's more therapeutic for me and a lot of other people. It kind of breaks the mood anyway, although I do think that there's definitely a time and a place for a good cry, because everybody needs that. So yeah, that's a strength that I think that I possess, and I think that people need to be aware of where their strengths lie, like what they're in their life, what in their their control is actually like a good strength for them, and not always see the negative like most people do. And they had said that they were up on stage, and it was like a room of 800 people or something like that, and they had said, who hates their body? Stand up if you hate your body. Not dislike, not like, I don't know, nah, but hate your body. And almost everybody stood up in the room, and that's so sad. They had said that too. They're like, that's so sad. I can't imagine hating the thing you live in daily. I know that there's lives that people hate that they live in daily, but I'm talking about your body. Like, you can't detach yourself from that. You can't, like, out of body experience for anything, unless you're like, I don't know. I think some people who meditate say they do, but I can't imagine being able to detach yourself from the body you're in. You need to, I think, make peace from that, or with that, and if you're not happy with it, change it. Like, there's some things that can be changed. I know there's things that cannot. Like, if you are born without legs, you can't grow legs magically. We don't have that technology and science yet. I'm sure we will, like George Jetson kind of moments in the future. But we need to embrace what we have and look into ourselves and find the strengths, and not necessarily looking at all the negatives. But there are negatives. We all have negatives, or I shouldn't say negatives, they're weaknesses. We're weaker in some areas than we are in others, but we are strong in many, and we need to be aware of that, and we need to embrace that and appreciate that and help others see the positive in themselves. And that is my public service announcement for the day. But I just had that thought, and I needed to get it out, and I needed to share it, and I think that you should always look for the good. Look for the positive in your life. Look for the positive in yourself. Look in the mirror and find the things that you like. Mine? Eyes. I like my eyes. I think they're pretty if I'm looking just at a headshot. My teeth? Not so much. I had braces. I have this crooked one right here. Anyway, I will stop going on a tangent for no reason. I hope you have a wonderful day. I am heading into work because it is that time. But look for the positive. Don't seek out the negative and the weaknesses. Improve on them. That's it.